reports are out that Manchester United have agreed the fee and the personal terms with Andre Onana, and that he will become a Manchester United player and the new number one goalkeeper at Old Trafford. This is a deal that Man United fans have been crying out for a number of years. David De Gea has done amazingly at this football club. There was a time where he was the best keeper in the world. Many Man United fans think of him, see him as a legend, but there is no room in football for sentimentality. There's no room in sport for sentimentality when it comes to your pursuit of winning. Andre Onana is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. This will be a transformative and seismic signing for Manchester United, and the transformation in Man United's ability to play out from the back is going to go up tenfold, 100-fold. It will be so noticeable, not just to Man United fans, but to rivals as well. He is the perfect age profile, in my opinion. 27 years of age, experienced, has the know-how of the game, Champions League final experience, Champions League experience, both at Inter and, of course, at Ajax, an international player, and someone who just oozes calmness, quality, a brilliant sense of how to concentrate. Concentration in football is an underrated attribute. And for goalkeepers, probably more than any other player, concentration is key. And this man has it in abundance. Now, I already know that people will be, and rivals will especially do this, and the Ten Hag out group, and the Rashford haters, the Bruno haters. I know that you know the types I'm talking about. They will already be on the lookout for any little mistakes that he makes, any flaws in his game, any problems, any issues along those lines. That's 110% going to be focused on and looked at by them. There is no way of getting around this, and he will make mistakes. Of course he will. It's part of football. But overall, Man United will concede less goals and score more, and he will be a key component and catalyst to getting that done. He is world class. And United are not blessed with loads of world class players. We have Casemiro. We have Varane. I think the likes of Bruno and Rashford and Lissandro are on their way to being, can be, but maybe a level below right now. But you throw in Onana, that's another world-class player. We should see a big, big improvement. In terms of the situation with David De Gea, it's very intriguing what went on. Ten Hag likes De Gea, thinks he's a great professional, was happy with large parts of his season, but like the rest of us, clearly saw that in the back end of the season, when the pressure was on, his inability on the ball was a major problem. And the reason he demanded that the club didn't give a deal in the first place, and then pushed even harder for the deals to be pulled away from De Gea, and he got his own way on this. It's very reminiscent of him sort of throwing his toys out the pram when they were going to give him Rabiot instead of Casemiro. Rabiot was a good player, but of course Casemiro is a level above. This is a little reminiscent of that. Instead, let me go and get a world-class goalkeeper. Over the course of the next 2 to 3 summers, really and truly, you want to be replacing your good players with very good to world-class in every position. That's what City do. It's what Arsenal are striving to do. It's what Chelsea are looking to do. And sometimes you buy young with the potential to develop into world-class. Sometimes you buy people that are in and around that world-class level straight away. There is always a balance to it. Very few teams go out and just buy world-class stars. But I am happy with the fact that Man United have allowed Ten Hag to get his way. I really, really am. Now, Onana, will he be able to cope with the demands of the Premier League? I believe so. I don't see why not. There's nothing in this player's profile. There's nothing in his makeup. There's nothing that's ever been written or reported about with him that makes me believe that he can't do it. There's talks of he's had a fallout in the past with the manager. Who hasn't fallen out with their manager? Who hasn't? But equally, they're both pushing for this opportunity. Chelsea were in for him. He said, "No, I want to go play for Eric Ten Hag again." He wants to become the Man United number one. And I, for one, am very, very excited about the prospect of this deal happening, of this deal getting over the line, and him becoming that Manchester United player. I believe in the direction that Ten Hag is taking us. I truly do. I think that we became a very good team last year for large parts of the season, but we still have big holes in us. And in so many of those games, David De Gea's inability in goal and poor quality on the ball were a big part of that. Top four should have been easier to secure. We would never have gone out of the Europa League with David De Gea in goal. And I even believe when looking back at the FA Cup final, 17 times he gave that ball away from an unforced error, just kicking it long and it just randomly landing at City players to come and attack us again. A goalie of Onana's quality, in my opinion, 13, 14, 15 times the same opportunities on the ball, he would have found a Man United player in space, giving us at least 13, 14, 50 more opportunities to build a base tack of a base to attack from. This man has the ability to become a world-class player, or already is a world-class player, but a world-class star for Manchester United. He has the ability to become a legend at Manchester United. And I say that because I have faith in what we're building. I believe our ownership will go. And I believe Man United are building a team that can get back to the very top of the game again. And you need a goalkeeper of Onana's level. It's imperative in 2023 that we have that. So the reports are coming in. This deal is done. I'm sure we'll start to see more of them in the coming days before a formal announcement. But this player should be in before Man United embark on their pre-season tour. I do believe it's seismic. I do believe it moves the needle massively for our style of play. We will win more and lose less games. He can become a legend at this club. He really can become a legend of this club. I believe he can win major trophies here with us and can be an integral part of that. And on top of it, we're still learning as a club, and the ownership change, I believe, will go through soon. And I hope that they adopt what we've been doing in the last 2 summers with Ten Hag. There's still too much control from the money men. There's still too much control from the Glazers. But it is good to see that the manager is building a relationship with them. And you do this, by the way, through being professional, through having decorum, through not being an arsewipe in public. And he's starting to get his own way. Man United have not made enough football decisions by footballing people in the past decade. And this is the building blocks to get him back to the very top. Now, as ever, I want to know what you think of this deal. I want to get your opinions on it. Please leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you're subscribing to the Football Terrace as well. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you all again very, very soon.